Oh, here we are again, folks, with new situation. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think. Anyway. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Hold on. Cause that might work. Oh, I don't know. Because the plug that I usually plug this lamp in has a deep freezer on it now. So I've got to try to get me some light so y'all can see this pretty face. Oh, Lordy have mercy. Hold on. We got to get this right now. Maybe just bring it in a little. Turn it this way. Hopefully. Okay, if I stand here, maybe I can block these bulbs. Oh, Lordy. I just don't know. Hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, I can see myself. I'll move up close. I'll move this laptop in closer. Okay. Oh, I have to do like this. Okay, anywho, as long as you can see what I'm making. Oh, wow. Okay, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, if you can see me. Oh, man, this is weird. Oh, I'm going to have to do something different next week. Maybe I can't stand it over here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just hold on a second. Oh, golly. Now, this is the biggest blooper yet. Okay, maybe we can get me in here some kind of way. Okay, maybe we can do that. We have to share this stupid light. Oh, we won't have this lamp over here next time. I'll tell you that much. I can pull it up in the air or something. It's like some back thingy. All right, here we go. We're just going to do this and hopefully we'll make it all work out. Okay. So anyway, this is episode 143. Okay. And did I say I'm Grandma Hershey spelled with the U and not an E? Oh, Lord. Grandma Hershey always got something going on. So anywho, next week that lamp going to be on the other side. Some kind of way. All right. So we're making a red velvet cheesecake brownies. Okay. That's what we're making today. And it makes 16 brownies. And it's also 0 net carbs. So it's keto friendly, diabetic friendly, and loveliness friendly. It sure enough is. So you can, it's really covers a lot of things. It's low in everything. All right. So the healthy highlights. The calories for 1/16 of the pan, because it's in a regular brownie pan, is 115.9 calories with 4 saturated fats, 59 cholesterols. The sodium is only 100. The carbs before the fiber is 5.2. The sugar is 2.4. The protein is also 2.4. First, I thought I was tripping. The fiber is 9.8. And that's because of the sugar alcohol. So when you use those sweeteners, they have sugar alcohol, and that blocks the carbs. Okay. So the fiber is 9.8. And the net carbs is 0. 0 goose egg. Okay. So it's safe to eat. Okay. So anyway, our tip of the day, let's get that out the way before I forget. You know how I forget. The tip of the day, why do they put vinegar in red velvet cake? Although I've made several red velvet things and I didn't put no vinegar in it. But anywho, this recipe called for vinegar and I did. So they use it to soften the cake so you'll have a moist cake. And they use it to enhance the flavor so you can taste it more and to intensify the color. So if you put the white vinegar, not the apple cider, but the white vinegar, it would give you more of a red velvet look. And that makes sense because mine have been darker. So anywho, that's that. That's your tip of the day, baby. So now, let's go ahead and make these brownies because time is of the essence around here. And I'm going to tell you what to do while I'm doing it. So this is like, you're going to have 2 parts to it. You're going to have the brownie part, and then you're going to have the cheesecake part, and then you're going to make a swirl out of it. But I will tell you what's in it, okay? So you're going to have a half a cup of almond flour, 1/4 cup of sorghum flour, 3 eggs, 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 5 tablespoons of margarine. In other words, it's marjo butter. And then you're going to have a 1/4 cup of cocoa, a 1/4 cup of regular powdered sugar, and a 1/2 cup of powdered sweetener. Okay. And then there is a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of white vinegar, and a tablespoon of red food coloring. That's in your brownie section. Then in your cheesecake, you're going to have the cream cheese. You're going to let it get soft. And that's 6 ounces, not the whole block, but 3/4 of the block is 6 ounces. And you're going to have a 1/4 cup of powdered sweetener, and then 1 more egg and a teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Okay. And that's all you got to put in there. So anywho, and so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 350. Ooh, maybe if I lean down instead of leaning back, leaning forward. Okay, so you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then you're going to spray your pan like I already did. Okay, so then in one mixing bowl, we're going to take the marjo butter right here. And it's melted. You want to melt your marjo butter. That's part of the cholesterol that's here. Is well, it's got more eggs than normal, and then it has this more butter than I normally use. Then you're gonna take your eggs, your 3 eggs. Hopefully, my fancy dancy sleeve won't get in this bowl. And you're gonna put that in with the marjo butter. Okay. So, remember last week I told you that I had allergies. And then for a minute I thought I had COVID because my taste buds went crazy. I couldn't taste nothing. Took a test. It was still allergies. Okay. So I know COVID. Nobody's getting nothing here. All right. Nothing contagious with allergies. All right. So anyway, we're going to froth. We're just going to beat this till it's really, really blended well. Let's put it like that. Okay. Here we go. So basically, it just looked like a well-blended egg, like we're getting ready to make an omelet, but we're not. Okay, so then the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to add the food coloring and a tablespoon. You know those little bottles? That's a tablespoon itself. So if you can get the red bottle, then that's good. So anyway, we're going to put this red food coloring in here. Really has bit of it's not going to get in there, unfortunately. But we're going to have, let me show my shirt don't get in this red. My top is not a shirt. It's a dress. Fancy dancy dress that I don't get to wear often. Okay, I try to get as much as possible. So there's a tablespoon of red food color and our teaspoon of white vinegar. That's going to go in together. Okay. Grandmahurshey just got some on her fingers. Oh, here's a napkin. Try to keep them around. Okay. Now we're going to what are we gonna do, y'all? Oh, we're gonna go ahead and beat that in together so it can blend in real well. Then you'll see it turning red. So right now it looks blood red, huh? Bright red. So anyway, now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to, in another bowl, which is right here, we are going to combine all of our dry ingredients. And that's going to be the cocoa. I'll set this up here. No, I remember last time that didn't work. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Okay, let's move this closer over so we can see this bowl. Okay, we got the cocoa. That goes for this. Then we're going to have our almond flour and our sorghum flour mixed together. Put that in the bowl. And we're going to take our regular powdered sugar and our powdered sweetener. Now, the terrible thing I don't like about the powdered sweetener, it is so floury. I mean, I don't even know what word to use, but I mean, it just goes everywhere. I don't know if you can see it as I put it in here. Good grief. But anyway, that's what it's called for. All of this powder stuff. Whew, I'll tell you. Okay, and then did I put the baking soda here? I must put the baking soda. I did put the baking powder in here, but not baking soda. Baking powder is in here. Okay, so I put them all together because that goes to something else. Make sure Grandma Hershey got it right. We don't want no craziness. Oh, we don't have to beat that. Okay, so we're gonna kind of stir this up together before we put it in with the red stuff. Okay, so we're gonna blend this well together. Now I'm going to take about a third of it and add to the brownie section, the wet ingredients. They call all the dry ingredients is called the dry bowl, and then the wet is called the wet bowl. So we're just going to take. I like to put a third at a time in. So we're going to take about a third of the dry, put it in with the wet. Then we're going to beat that on in. So here we go again with our mixer. All right, scoop that in here. I don't know why I'm holding on to the spoon. For some reason, feel like a security blanket. Don't ask me why. Grandma Hershey just doing the most. Okay. I said Grandma Hurley. That was my father named Hurley. Okay, I'm going to do a second, third of it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't want to block nothing. Here, so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay, let's get another beating going. You notice how it's turning darker from the cocoa? That's what's going on. Our last little portion. Next week, the lamp will not be in here. I guarantee it. Okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's all I can say. All right, we're gonna get a last little mixture here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. Well, you notice it got a little thicker now. So it's going to be looking more like some brownie mix. Brownie batter. Let's make sure all this is in here. I don't want to miss nothing. That could be part of a serving. Okay. I just got some on my fingers. And I saw that. Oh, okay. I got red on my hands. Lord have mercy. Oh, okay, where did that thing? Here we go. Okay, we're going to use our little beater cheater and get this off of here because I'm gonna need this same beaters for the cream cheese section. So it might turn out to be pink instead of white. We're gonna do what we gotta do, okay? We don't have time to be scurrying around to another mixer. So I'm just gonna get as much as I can off of this. And but what I normally do is I would rinse it out. But we don't have time for all that. So we're just gonna be fancy. So at this point, you are going to take your pan, your brownie pan, and you're gonna pour this mixture into it, the brownie batter into it, okay? Pour this portion into the pan. This is an 8x8 pan, y'all, also known as a brownie pan. Our brownie pan is a square pan, not an oblong, but a square. It's the same length on each side. And this is an 8x8 square pan. Not SpongeBob SquarePants, but an 8x8 pan. Oh, Lordy. Oh, no, I'll be thinking some of the craziest stuff, don't I? That's old people for you. We come up with some of everything. All of our stuff. Okay. Now, at this point, you would put this into the refrigerator while you make the you would put this in the refrigerator. Can't stand that on my finger while you make the brownie part. But we're not gonna do all. I mean, not the brownie, but the cream cheese part. You would put this in the refrigerator to let it kind of set. Okay. Get all this in here. Somebody's portion. We don't want to cheat nobody out of their calories and the little bit of sugar that they can get. Now that don't mean you can go and eat the whole pan either. Just cause it's low in sugar and no carbs. Cause that's not. Cause like I said, it's high in fiber. You can go try it if you want to. You're gonna be in the bathroom, okay? So don't get overzealous and just go crazy with it. Okay, so we just gonna set this aside. Well, this is normally where we would put it in the refrigerator. Okay, so let me pull the stuff over here for the cream cheese part. Okay, put this in here. Hopefully, I won't get nothing else on my hands. Okay, so on the cream cheese part, and we're gonna take our. Oh, we're gonna use this other bowl. We're gonna use this bowl, and we're gonna take the cream cheese. I hope I don't get no red stuff on my dress. And where's my other spoon? I got another spoon right here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all saw me with the other spoon. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got it. Okay, we're gonna take the cream cheese out. Okay. And then we're gonna add our egg and our vanilla flavor. Now, I didn't have the liquid one. For some reason, something weird happened to it. I don't know what happened. So I had half a teaspoon of the powdered one. But if you have the liquid, you use a whole teaspoon. If you have the powder, you use a half. Okay, that's that fancy dance one that my niece in Colorado gave me. I'm almost done, Niecey Poo, with that. Okay, so we're gonna have that in there. And am I supposed to cream this first? Nope. Put it all in there together. So then we're gonna take our powdered sweetener. Okay. Woo. And then we're gonna go ahead and beat all this in together, and it might come out pink with this chocolate stuff on here, but it's all right. It's gonna taste good anyway. Okay. So it do look a little pinkish, but who cares? It's gonna taste good. It's still cheesecake. Okay. You can call it whatever you want to. Whatever name you come up with, then that's your name. It's fancy. You can personalize it that way. Okay, now at this point, we're supposed to take a tablespoon and put dollops of the cream cheese on top of the chocolate brownie thing. However, yesterday, my kitchen angel said that the dollop thing ended up just spreading it out because it was like so much of it. We'll try. Let's see how many dollops, because it might cover the whole pan like they said. And that's okay because it did swirl up. You saw the picture. It did swirl. That's what we want. It's a swirl. We're going to show you how to do that swirl in a minute. Or less than a minute, actually. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Oh, but then we're out of the way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we dolloped enough. All right. So when you dollop, not dollop, when you swirl, we're going to use a knife. Okay. I got one in this drawer. A butter knife. We're going to use a butter knife. Well, I sure wish this thing would show better so you can see my face. Oh. I don't know. Okay, you can see me there somewhat. Okay, so now I want to see the swirl. Make sure y'all see the swirl. So you go in the dollop, and then you kind of like blend it, like you're just swirling really through the batter. You're not stirring it. You're just going in and out through the batter so you can get the other color in without stirring it. And that's going to give you that swirl look. Like when you make, what was those chocolate swirl brownies, chocolate swirl cake, and this, that, and the other. Anything with a swirl, you're just taking your knife and you just going in there making little patterns. So can you see all that swirling that I did? Not twirling, but swirling. Okay, and then you see the swirl. That was it. Nice and simple, huh? Easy peasy. Okay, easy peasy. And then you would put it in the oven and you would bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. And myself, I found out that it took 20, well, it actually did take 30 minutes in my oven. So it depends on your oven, okay? And that's the end of that. See how easy that was? Okay, now, let's go ahead and do the thumbs up, okay? Say that you like it because you like Grandma Hershey. I know you do. I like you do. And then if you have not subscribed, click subscribe. And then you'll see some bells. Click the black bell. Then after this, in a couple of minutes, I need you to share it. Share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors, and even your enemies, because everybody have to eat. Okay, we gotta feed the world. I'm telling you, it's getting desperate out there. So after you do that, then let's go ahead and taste it, okay? Because I got one from the last night's batch that the kitchen angels made. That sure do look pretty. Okay, so let's see what all you can see. You can see it's got the swirl on there, and that's all you can kind of see here. And there you go. That's a nice little swirl. So anywho, let's go ahead and taste it and make sure it's not pausing, okay? And you see how easy that cut into there? That's that moistness that the white vinegar brings to the cake effect, okay? Let's taste it. Hopefully I can taste it good, because my guy was over here last night and he tasted it for me because I really couldn't taste it all the way. He said it was delicious. So let's see how much taste buds I got today. Okay, here we go. I can taste it today. Woo-hoo. It was good. He wasn't telling no tales. He was not pulling my leg. Let's take one for the team. Since it's so good, it really is good, like he said it was. Let's go for it. This is really moist. I would be doing that white vinegar trick with all my red velvet from now on. Okay. That's really good. I'm going to tear that up for dessert. Okay, so now let's do our shout outs. Marcy, you ready for the shout outs? All righty. Here we go. I want to thank Sharon, my sister Sheila, my niece in Colorado, Andreas, Diana, and Fitzy. It's Diana's cat, but it's also known as mine. Hey, Fitzy Poo. Mwah. And then to Amy and Merle and Sabelle and Najee and Gwen and Doreen and Alan, Darwin and Aya and Theresa and Savannah and Dallas. To Alan, oh, I said Alan already. We down here to Dallas and Phyllis and Ben, Marie, Linda, Shelly, Hillary, Reggie, Kay, Regina, Alex, Marcy, Lois, Amanda, Soul, Rising, Gretchen, and Narcoplexit. My mouth is watering. I can hardly get the words out. This is really good. Okay, so here we go. We only have one birthday today, and that's my oldest grandson. His name is Stephen. And so Soul and Rising, those are his children. So anyway, we ready to sing. Y'all ready? Marcy, you ready? We're going to sing to Stephen, okay? I think he just turned 31. That boy getting old. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephen. Happy birthday to you. And many, many more. Mwah. I was in the room when he was born. It just so happened him and the youngest grandson, I was in the room with both of them. I helped them first before their mamas did. Anywho, I just want to thank God for another year for my baby still being here. So next week, we're going to do that king cake. Now, I never made one before, but we're going to make this cake, okay? And that's going to be in honor of Mardi Gras. I'm still trying to find a little baby. I haven't found him yet. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we still going to make that cake, okay? All right, I'll see you guys next week. I love you. And this lamp will not be in this kitchen. I promise you. We're going to find a plug in there somewhere to put it. I love you guys. Kiss somebody, hug somebody. Tell me you love them. We need help in this world today. All right, love you. Mwah. See what the mouse gonna do. Yep, there you go, acting crazy as usual.